My legs! What did you do to my legs? Yo, Scottie, what is this place? Is this your office? Why do you have an office like this for? It's so messy. You need to start putting a brick city together so I can have a city to destroy. This is for all you iPhones fans out there that don't want to try other brick brands out. Yeah. Come on, stop me now. Stop me, go ahead, I dare you. But oh, they're scared of this Batmech. Run! Run, boys, run! What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Brickmeupscottie. I'm Scottie. How you're watching BMUS. Today we are looking at a mech. This thing is crazy looking, right? This is the protector of all my sets. Y'all going nuts on my Instagram and my social media going, what is this thing, Scottie? You gotta review it. And I'm pretty sure that this one is original. I saw the promotion for this. I'm like, yo, Chris, man, I gotta get this thing and build it. Boy, this guy looks like he's gonna attack me any second. So what we're looking at is Brick Elements Super Movable Joint Heavy Batmech 19008. 2,234 pieces. Overall build, totally 100% A-okay. Like, I had no issues putting this together. In fact, I was telling Chris, I thought it was going to get really repetitive because I had to do this leg, and then you have to do this leg, and then this arm, and this arm is like, oh, it's going to be repetitive. Tell you what though, it was so much fun to put together. I couldn't stop, man. I did this thing really fast. And the good news is, if you're not like into the whole Technic thing, or I don't know what it is, like cars, vehicles, they seem a little bit trickier for me. This one was actually pretty okay to put together. Now, before I dive deep into the set, just to show you the booklet right there, they don't put the brand name on it. I wonder why. But that looks really cool as is. And here's the back side. Heavy Batmech. This is one of those sets where it actually looks better in person than it does in the book. Well, almost, I think. Yeah, you just give them an idea what it looks like. It looks fairly simple, easy to do. Bricks. Yeah, I don't think these are Go bricks. I think they're like Jingbao style bricks or their own kind of bricks. I don't know, man. I could be wrong. Please correct me. Or if you know what bricks these are using, let me know. When everything goes together, it's fine. However, if you're gonna really like shift and move this thing around, bend the guy's joints, bend his arm, bend his legs, all that kind of stuff, pieces are going to start eventually kind of popping off. You know, this one thing about mechs, man. Chris has asked me earlier, have you done any other mechs? I'm like, yeah, actually I have, but a lot of them have fallen apart and I haven't bothered to review them. But you know, later on, if you guys stay till the end of the video, I did tell Chris, oh, I have these, man. These are actually super, super cute. I'm not sure if these are available or not. You can check on my store, brickmeupscottie.com. These guys have the likeness of the characters that you love and know, but these are like mech versions. These things are amazing. They're so solid. But other than that, like other mechs, they always fall apart. So stay till the end of the video. I'll do a quick little detailed guide of these guys. So back to the heavy Batmech. Here he is on the upper part of his body. Holy smokes. The smallest thing that you actually had to build is his head. You know, for some reason I thought his head was going to be really big, but it's like that was the fastest part to put together. Now, this does come with a sticker sheet. Here's the sticker sheet, and I actually have not applied them on here yet because honestly, just seeing this as is, it looks totally fine, man. I'm like, you don't need a sticker sheet. But maybe later, after I review this for you guys, I'm going to tell Chris to help me apply it, and he'll get you some cool shots with the stickers on this bot, all right? On this mech. The sword is probably the only piece that is kind of loose. I'm gonna try to slide it out. I can't see him from this side. Let's see if I can just slide out the sword real quick. That part came out, so the handle part is still kind of in there. I had to kind of twist it to get it out. That was the only thing, it was a little bit tight. Okay, let's get this out of the way here. Yeah, I might as well show you the sword since it's right here. It's like a double-bladed, looks like a halo sword. Dude, this thing is pretty cool. Unfortunately, because of the molding of the gold piece, by the way, this thing uses like chrome pieces. They're so cool looking, or chrome color. That actually falls off pretty easily. That was kind of a shame. Like, oh, maybe I can flip it around. It might be tighter. I'm not sure. But this was fun to put together. I like this sword, man. It's even big enough to use like a knife. Cut you up. Okay, so the sword is out of his way. Here's his arms, and they can articulate up and down. But like I said, if you're gonna move this thing all the time, I'm sure pieces are gonna fall off. But they use big joints, like the ball joints, and they double up on them. So they know that this thing is gonna be heavy. So they try to hold it down better. I'm surprised how well this actually held up, even when I brought it here to the office. Totally A-okay. And so there, you can move him. Hey guys, what's up? You can move his arm here, the elbow part. You can twist him here. But see, he starts to get front heavy. You have to like push him back, watch the joints. Dude, the shiny look on those bricks, delicious. Chrome look, yes, more of that please. And look, his hands can like totally rotate, and the fingers, yeah, nothing's falling off. You guys see anything falling off? I'm doing this in front of you. A lot of you guys ask me, how is the set? I just reviewed the set for you. What do you think? No problems there. Look, he's like, hey, I got cramp. My fingers are cramping up, Scottie. Both arms are pretty much built the same, except this side. Yeah, it's got a big gun right there. Look at that. He could shoot you right there and go. Back up here, this part is kind of like his shoulder pads. Those are actually being held down by, a plate. You just stick it on there. That's not being held down by ball joints. So that can kind of pop off easy, but it hasn't popped off here. But dude, that's so crazy, man. Dude, I can just stare at this thing all day. And then you have a gun here on the top. This gun right here is on a ball joint, so you can like aim it anywhere and be like, if you want to put it away, he can be like, yeah. And I guess if you have his arms more down, if you have him in a proper pose and push everything here. So as you can see, I'm totally playing with this thing, and there's been no issues yet. However, if you put it too far back, he might slip back. Put it too far forward, he's gonna fall forward. If he falls over, yeah, it's not gonna be good, man. So if you open up the flaps here like that and go, oh, you can actually take out his chest plate here. I'm gonna grip him by the balls, so this comes out a little bit easier. So if I can do this, there. Oh, my goodness. This area is actually meant to have a figure inside. So yes, it doesn't come with any figures, but you can put your own inside. Well, let's see if this fits. Man, this is kind of like spur of the moment. Let's see, who's gonna ride this one? We'll take this guy out here. Okay, can he fit inside? He's like, yeah, I'm going on a joyride. You know what, you stay inside there, and I'll continue talking about this guy. If you see me holding it all the time, I'm still scared like some things I'm gonna move around is gonna make this thing collapse. This part right here where his waist is, or where his dong is probably the most sensitive. It is the most sensitive part. Because this thing is really heavy, all his weight is being held here, and also the back, which I'll swing to real quick just to show you. Here, this area, it can pop off, so you have to be really careful. It is on ball joints, but that's not gonna save it. So be careful when you're moving him back and forth. This is probably the part that will pop off on you if you start moving his legs around and stuff. And I like the little, more gold pieces here. The touch is nice, and you can see under there, look at that. The gears and the wheels, all that kind of stuff. Even the plates, he has like all these little body armor plates that you snap into there. I don't know where those pieces are from. Are they original or are they from other sets? Here's more of the side back view of his elbow, like these pieces and little, all this, it's like so many small little touches that's not even really part of this build. They added all that in. You have like this, whatever this is right there. And where you put the sword in, there's a hole there. So you put the sword upright, or you can put it how I had it before, where it's like facing down, like he owns this place. So this is so much fun to play with, man. I'm having fun with that. This is the shoulder pad part, just to show you about open up. It can't open up like that, but like, yo, it's a bit shiny there, but I love the little details in the prints right there. That's pretty cool. Impressive so far, right guys? This is like amazing. It hasn't fallen up yet. He looks like he wants to do the splits, so you're like, come on, baby. Let's see how much I can do the splits. Here are his beefy legs. They look crazy. There was a couple pieces here that was a little bit loose. I think if you just switch those around or like tighten it up on where it's being held in, it should hold a little bit better. But that was the only part that was kind of like loose. Only two of them. But look at the gold and the silver. They do mirror each other. They are totally the same. Just different directions on the back where the thing points out. You can move his leg up and down like this. You can go boop, 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 boop. You want to be really careful doing it though. Oh, I just got some, yeah, it feels like I'm gonna drop a bunch of things on here, but look, he's moving forward now. Stop motion would be pretty cool on this thing if you can pull it off. And then, of course, the knee can articulate as well. So I'll pull the knee back and be like, oh, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts. Yeah, I don't think you want to be really playing with this thing. There's a closer look at his knees and more of these gold spikes right there. And just crazy looking, man. I would have never imagined they made something like this. There's his feet. More of these plated pieces. Look, oh, he's trying to move on me. But yeah, yeah, more of these pieces. I'm not quite sure where those were used before, but hey, that's cool. They used them here. Now, the foot is very secure. I like how it's big, nice and wide. So it's kind of easy to balance him. It's not like the Alien. Remember Alien? That Jingbao one? Man, I should pit him against this thing. That'd be crazy. If I swing into the back here, no, I think this is like my favorite part for some reason. I like how the like these piston looking things are there. And on the bottom here, it's a little decoration thing, but they put pistols, like guns there for decoration. I'm not sure why they did that, but that was actually maybe just an aesthetic touch. That's very nice. There's his butt. He's got a very skinny butt for being a big robot, but you can see like how it's kind of uneven on one side, so you have to kind of go in here and adjust him a little bit. Might want to stand him up a little bit straighter there. And oh, see, I can see him kind of like going off the stud. See, it does pop off, so you have to make sure you grip him like this. Grip him like a man. And then if you want to move him and shift him around, move his legs instead. And don't move his upper body, because yeah, that might pop off on you. Here was the gun we saw earlier, so I'm going to lift up the gun here, move the gun out of the way so you can see his back properly. They actually have a brick light inside, but there's a button right there. If I push it here, hold right there. There's the light. In the promotion, it shows it really lit up, but it doesn't really light that much. And it's one of the ones like the last video that we did, the Brick Cool one, the Cyberpunk. You push it and twist it and it'll turn on. But yeah, that doesn't work here, so just treat that as a bonus. You know, use your own lights if you want to. That's pretty weak to me. But I liked his back and the look of that. For this whole thing being like chrome, or that texture and the material, there's one piece right down here. You can see the color kind of faded off there. I was like, oh man, they screwed up on that tile. And then after I was building it, I looked at my thumb and like all the color of the silver was on my thumb. I think it's safe. I don't know, but or maybe I used something on I was cleaning something and I used those hands and kind of rubbed it off. You know what? Okay, instead of dropping this guy, because I know he's going to shatter anyway, we're just going to do a joint test on this guy so you guys can see what will fall apart. Is that better? Yeah, I saved you guys from a drop test for this one, all right? So we'll start with his hands here. We're going to do a little exercise. So what are we going to do? We're going to stretch our hand out. So if you're going to stretch it up, like all these things kind of have to open up a little bit, because that's fair, man, or else it's going to just like rub off on him. So we're going to go up and down and up and down and work those arms and work it. How straight can you go? Can't go any farther because all this is hitting here. Will it hold if I let go? No, it does drop down. Too heavy. Oh, even though he's on extra ball joints. You know, I should have mentioned this earlier. Hopefully you're still watching this if you decided you want to buy this or not. It does come with a bag with a bunch of extra parts, all these balls. I should have used those first to replace all the ball. When you see the bag, it'll tell you which parts you need to replace. It's not that many, but from the very get-go, you should just immediately replace the little black balls on the inside and like some of the joints. You'll know when you see it. It's not that difficult. Okay, so we did that exercise. We're gonna go left and down and up and down. It's falling apart yet? We'll close this up here. Limited range of movement, so we're gonna do it like that because it's gonna rub off. He's running, look at him run. Still kind of drops a little bit. So I guess we were gonna pose him. It's all about weight, how you distribute your weight and be like, bah. These parts can rotate like that. You put his hands behind his back and go like, I need to scratch my butt. Oh, my back is itchy. Okay, oh, I dropped his hand. Oh, see? Hey, this is the drop test. So it's because right there, it's just on a couple of, it's not on a ball joint. It's just on a couple of those Technic small pins so they can slide out. So make sure you slide that back. So yeah, so you're gonna move everything around. Definitely will fall apart, but I'm pretty surprised. Like, I love his fingers, man. You can like curl the fingers up. It's like my little 2-year-old girl. Here, come little girl. Shall I hold your hand? Hold your hand up like that and go, you want to swing? Chris, you ready for this? Oh, I think this is not gonna last. Oh yeah, because this part won't hold up. It's gonna pull off from there. If you hold him from here, it's better, like that. Oh, let's swing! Swing, yay! If you hold him from the hands, it's gonna slide off. It's gonna fall for sure, see? That side pulled up, and this side's about to pull off. Don't do that. Okay, I'm warning you guys ahead of time what you can and can't do. Oh look, he can put his hands up like that. What's up? Give me 5. We're gonna do a little dive. We'll do a little jump and go. He looks like a giant, like robotic Thanos. Is this based on the JLA mech? Like Batman, of course it's obvious that it's kind of like supposed to be Batman, right? Okay, so we'll put him back up right here. So far, not bad, right? You just gotta be careful like what pieces will hit and stuff. But so far, nothing's really falling apart, except for maybe his arms there. It's not secure enough. This is the crazy part. So this part, torso, if you move him too much or move him forward, he's gonna pop out of this part and he's gonna pop out of his front here. So that's the only part that you have to kind of be careful. As far as leg movement goes, there you go. You kind of stomp up and down. He's on 4 ball joints there. So he's not really gonna go anywhere if you're gentle with this thing. If I wanted to do a walk, so he's bending forward. So you have to like keep holding here to bend him back like that. Oh. Again, don't pull from here, do the legs, because the legs is what is going to keep him straight. But he can still bend his leg up like this. Go, da, da, da. Hiya! Boom, like that. Anything falling off? The armor pieces might want to come off after a while. Let's see, can you do the splits? Oh look, he's falling down. Hold him down here. That's how you do it. Dude, I'm being extra rough with this thing. There we go. See, little pieces are falling off his feet now. Well, this is like a normal joint thing. There we go. That's the splits right there. He's doing the Jean-Claude Van Damme. Look at me. You are my bitch. It's time to do some exercises. Ready? Push up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think anyone's ever done a video quite like this. Look, one-handed. I'll put my hand behind my back there. Like that. 1, 2, 3. What are those pieces that are falling off me, Scotty? Put them back on me. Now, the part that you have to be careful for is getting him back in position. Oh, look, he ripped off his ball joints right there. Look right in the middle, Chris. Oh, it's separated. How dare you? So that's what I mean, like, try not to play with that part too much. Focus more if you're gonna bend him down or move him forward, is the legs part. Oh, see, look. He's been separated right there. That's what I mean. So this is the only part that's really supporting, but this part is pretty heavy, man. So you build the middle part, then you build the legs, and then you build the arm. When they're all separated, they're totally secure. Right now, you guys are seeing me doing this video. I'm being absolutely rough with this thing to show you the truth of what this thing is like, but I'm still pretty impressed. You know, while he's cut in half, I might as well just show you the bottom there. There's a bunch of like little holes, Technic pieces. I guess if you wanted to make a base for him or properly stand him up, you can totally do that. Chris wants to see more of this stuff in action. He wants me to pull off things. So I'm gonna just pull this off here. There, see, that's only being held there by that. And there's the ball joint there. So if I pull, I think you can actually pull the whole big piece out. I don't know how this part comes out. Do you guys know how this thing works? Because it's all gears. I'm not familiar with gears, but I'm scared to break it. But if I pull the arm part out, it's just like that. Right? I'm stripping him down. And see, when you're doing each part individually, it's totally secure and fine. It's only like when you attach it to the ball point, if it's going to like snap off like that. Oh, that's the least piece again. I think actually my piece here was slightly damaged. Oh, maybe I have to replace this piece. I think that's one of the replacement things. I'll have to look at that later. Yeah, guys, so, you know, still holds in there pretty well though. So I'm just telling Chris right now, you guys, like this part is so easy to pop off. That's why I would warn you not to move this part around. It's easier to put back on, but you gotta take off the arms and stuff to really line it up and get it locked, the ball joints back here. So what you guys did miss is that when that piece came off in the middle, I needed time to put it back together. It took a little bit of time. Chris looked at me like, oh man, he's scared to put the stickers on this thing. Me too. But anyway, don't play with it too much. Make sure that if you do move joints, be very careful and watch what you're doing. But it is totally posable. You saw me play with it. It wasn't too bad. It's just this torso area, or this part was kind of the worst part. Oh, look, he dropped the sword a little bit. So it has a little bit of weight on the sword. Again, it was my mistake for not using the balls or replacement. So that might be why. So it should be okay. I can put 2 hands there to hold up the sword. But this thing is badass, man. I love this thing. Now, just before we go off, let me just show you the other 2 mechs really fast. Because here, from another brand, we have these 2 guys. which is Mickey and Donald. Well, it's obviously them, the likeness of it. And they're so cool. So they're from a brand called SY, and I think they might be available. I'm not sure, they still are. These things get discontinued really, really fast when they come out. Each one of these has their own figures that come with it. They come with 2 each, but I didn't put them here. And these ones have been collecting a bit of dust. They're slightly older, but people request them all the time. I think they're really neat. Donald here has a pipe there, and he's missing the other one on the other side. Whereas Mickey is supposed to have 2 of them somewhere in the office, and he's missing his tail too. The tail was actually not that great. But look at the size of these guys compared to that mech. They're much smaller, but hey man, they can move like crazy. Like, yeah! They won't fall down, they won't break. I was really surprised by these. Everyone loves them. Mickey can fire missiles out of his arms here. I don't have the missiles, they're somewhere here in the office. And the top can open up so you can put your own figure inside there. And then you put another one down here. I think, yeah, this can open up there. Control panel there. Donald, you can take off his top there. And same deal. You can put Daisy down below there. So she has a control room. It's awesome. And see if I can fire one of these at the camera. Let's see if I can fire it at Chris. Donald has a Gatling gun here on the back. There's a little handle that you twist. And once I twist it, it's gonna fire. So let's see if I can fire one. Boom. Oh, I almost got him. 2, 3. Okay, we gotta look for these. We gotta look for these later, Chris. 4. Oh, went all the way there. 5. One more. Here we go. One more. Pow. Yeah, that really works. That's pretty cool, man. Now I gotta look for those in the room. Now it is time for dimensions. I don't know what it's gonna be, but he can definitely fit on a base plate. So if you wanted to make him more boss-like and make a little stand for him so he doesn't fall over, be my guest. Go ahead. I will destroy your city. Take out your 1x4 bricks. That is around 40 bricks in height. Yo, that's high, yo. And then if you wanted to, I can put a minifigure down here. That's your minifigure scale. Put Mickey over here. And Donald over here. It's like 2 sizes of those, yeah, something like that. Crazy, man. So thank you so much for Chris for applying the stickers for me, because I didn't want to do it. He likes the stickers. I kind of think it's okay without the stickers. So, you know, here's a couple of shots. Just enjoy and see what you think. Cool. Yeah. Bat robots. So there you guys go, the heavy Batmech from Brick Element. I think it's actually really awesome. Be very careful if you are going to move this thing around. It seems like playing it with you guys, it kind of got loosened up a little bit, so it keeps like dipping forward. I'm like, oh Chris, this thing is going to fall over any second, just like that. So you have to make sure you get the right pose, hold it like back there. He is heavy duty, so he will hold up, but just really depends on where it's going to be, front heavy or back heavy. Just be careful for that. That is still an amazing, amazing set. I love it. It is available anywhere or my store, brickmeupscottie.com. If you want to see more mech stuff, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, a bunch of you are buying the Mech Godzilla and the King Kong, all that kind of stuff. It's crazy. You know, I'll put all the link for those sets on the store as well. Let me know what mech you want me to build next, okay? All right. Chris, it's time to move on and work on some more videos. So until next time, you guys, break me out. You can flex his muscles. Look at my muscles. I'm a strong guy. Oh, look, his hand fell down. Oh, shit. Chris, is that how you feel me? This is for you.